So TP-Link sent over one of their new routers. This one is Wi-Fi 6 capable. I like fast internet, so do you. They make a claim on this box that this thing's gonna be capable of streaming 8K video. And we're actually one of the few places, actually, maybe some people have the capability these days, but we have an 8K TV over there. And we haven't used it all that much to watch 8K content. There isn't a lot of 8K content out there as it stands right now, but as a sort of test in order to see the capabilities of this thing, what we're gonna do is hook it up and then try to play back some wirelessly streaming 8K content on YouTube on the 8K TV. That's the challenge with this particular device. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna feast our eyes on all those pixels. So this is the AX5000. It's Wi-Fi 6 capable, as I mentioned. Faster, broader, unstoppable, dual band gigabit Wi-Fi 6 router. Home Shield built in there for extra security. They claim up to 3,000 megabits per second. There's 4 antennas inside. It has a USB 3 port for network sharing of your files and such. What else does it say here? Yes, 8K capable Wi-Fi 6. Enjoy full access to 8K streaming on a 5 gigahertz band, obviously. Allow more applications to run at the same time. OFDMA transmits data to multiple devices simultaneously across 4 streams, drastically reducing latency. It's also backwards compatible to old Wi-Fi standards, so your old devices are going to be capable of connecting. It'll actually send out 2 separate SSIDs, so you're gonna have 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz both supported, which is actually a problem we ran into here recently with strictly having the auto select. Some of our wireless equipment, audio equipment, was working better on 2.4, and so we had to set up a guest network, and anyway, that's built in there. Supports one mesh to form a whole home coverage. So you can actually extend this into a mesh system, I suppose, if you choose to, which is a nice little feature, especially for bigger spaces like this one. Home Shield, I mentioned earlier, security service. Keep your home network safe, cutting edge features. Yeah, okay, so it's got some security built in. Cool, 130 bucks. So the cost of Wi-Fi 6 equipment certainly becoming more affordable. Everything you need to get started in the box. You have your Ethernet cable in there. You're also gonna get your main unit, and you're going to get the power supply to power it all up. You can see we have 4 separate antenna on this device. Very actually surprisingly low profile little unit. Bunch of LEDs on the front, which is something you'd expect to see on a networking device. On the back, here's that USB port that I mentioned for sharing. And then you're gonna have 4 LANs, a dedicated power switch. Let's get this hooked up and stream some 8K video real quick. Jack has done the impossible. He has set up a router. How many routers would you say you set up in your life? That's, yeah, I would say maybe the second. And without any real optimization or anything, I mean, this is the beauty of... Listen, we have a fat connection. You need a fat connection. You're still pulling in from the web, but look at this. We're talking about 8K streaming, 8K 60 frames. And without a buffer, without a lag, and just... I mean, take a look. The pictures, they sort of speak for themselves. Everybody in here was just like, whoa, wow. Now, obviously, we have this amazing display. We have the fat connection, but the router is a component in the mix, and it often gets overlooked, and it often doesn't get upgraded as frequently, and people are just like, hey, it works, leave it alone. and you might not be, you might not be taking advantage even of bandwidth that you're paying for. That's wirelessly connected right now. So obviously there's a wire to the router, but and it's kind of an optimal position. It's right below it, but the TV is streaming wirelessly right now and delivering an incredible amount of throughput for 8K 60 frames. So it is possible. The claims are real, even when Jack's setting it up. Should tell you all you need to know. All right, so if you've been holding off upgrading your wireless network and you want to step up to Wi-Fi 6, you can check out all the details on this particular router down in the description. There's a link there. You can check it out on Amazon.